Hello, my name is Roberto Cari, and this is I'm gonna walk you through the game Lancer that I made. So at the start, I want to add some simple enemies. So I added some melee enemies and a weapon with 150 bullets just to help me get through them and any potential enemy that's coming from there. As you see, this road is blocked. I just wanted to make like a one way, so you could not go back there. Here is the main hall. I've added some spider bots just to like chase me around the map. And now I'm going to the armory, which is probably my favorite room to be in. I added 4 troops as well here, just because it's the start, so I just didn't want the player to have a lot of challenge at the start. And here I've designed a little bit. I've added like a mesh that has fallen down. Here's the armory. So this is the gun that I made, which is my favorite gun. It's the gravity gun, which when you shoot to the ground, you'll create a burst and you'll attract enemies to it. It's really good in terms of splash damage if you have a splash damage weapon. Here's the ammo. This is the light ammo for the machine gun, which as you can see goes up the bar. And then here we have the energy ammo. Next, I wanted to. I didn't get fully the chance to develop the game how I wanted, but because I really wanted this office to be one of the main areas, which is like the captain's office, and I would really like to have added like a mesh here of a lancer that's fallen down, and me coming here, picking up a note, reading what's happened, because the story is what Lancer doesn't know what happened here, and everyone robots have invaded the spaceship. So yeah, now the main point is trying to clear things out, trying to kill all of the enemies and reach to the end. That here is another room that I was really aiming to perfect. I'll use my gravitum, see how it works. As you can see, it attracts the enemy back. It has a sphere radius of 500, so anything within 500 units will just attract it. So I'll try it here. And yeah, this room, I want to do more on this room, but I didn't get the chance because I was too focused on the other rooms. But this was not a bad room. And I added a lot of enemies here and the main boss, which is right there, as a kind of a challenge for the player to face. As you can see here, I run out of ammo, so I'm gonna attract the enemy outside so I can grab some ammo. The gravity gun is really good in terms of situation where you want to escape if enemies are too close to you. You can just shoot it and you'll pull them back a little bit behind, and you can keep like bursts, like keep firing it. It has made a low fire rate. Here I added some pickups because the player might run out of ammo. It's a 5-second cooldown, so it gives the player the chance, if they like to hold fire, hold the left click, they can have the chance to keep getting ammo, have more for the next stages, and also health if they lost any on this map. Also here, it's a checkpoint, so if I die back, I'll come back here. I'll be with the same ammo that I have. So if I die with 190 ammo, I'll respawn with 190 armor. And now we're going to the kitchen, which is I made it quite big because I was thinking of like a reference as to Hunger Games or no, mostly Hunger Games, where it's like a big space, and I wanted kind of my character to move. I like movement in a game, so I wanted to add it Like you can jump on the tables, you can move around if enemies are coming to you. There are more health pads here, more ammo if the player runs out. And yeah, we got the next room, which is still the kitchen, but oh, sorry about that. But yeah, this is like the kitchen, but there's like a garden out there. I wanted to do like a garden, so as you can see, there are some trees there, some rocks I've added just to make it like look like kids can play on it, or whatever family can just sit here and chat. And these are all the I've added some enemies. I've added a big enemy which I killed a little bit before I entered the room. And yeah, it's not a bad room. I've added some fire as well to make it a little bit harder for me to move, because I mean it might have been a little bit too easy for the player, so I just want to add some traps, I guess you could say, or something that he can take damage from and actually have to think about how he moves here. There's some healing pads here, which are really good because the player might really want to go in. And I think in terms of lighting, I think I did really good. I liked this type of lighting where in some places it's dark, but it's not really too dark. You can still see it's not horror. You're just adding some intense as to what has happened here. You don't know what happened. You're just going through trying to figure out what's going on. And as you go through, you just keep finding more and more and more enemies. I'm just picking up some ammo here so we can have some to deal with. You got the next one. It's a hall. 4 bots here as well. Easy, not easy to defeat. I would say it's not really that hard. Here I'll use the gravity to see how it works. But yeah, it's not really bad. And then this is one of the rooms I really like as well, the R&D room, which is like research and facility room. So you see like different types of ammunition, different types of rocks, minerals, some lights, some health packs. And I really liked this room. This room was one of my favorite to decor. As you can see, like I have a reactor there. There's a box here with like a nuclear power. There's some lights. There's not some bars here to protect for anyone from barging in through. And then now I've added 2 other guns as well. A beam gun, which is quite good on a single target. It's not that high damage, but it has a lot of ammo. It consumes one ammo and it does five damage, which is really good in terms of one like shooting down single targets. I'll gather here more ammo. Just get some. I've added a little bit of stuff since it's like research. Add some stuff like the spaceships would carry. They'll just leave them here for the scientists to check them out and see what's going on. The chambers, this was an idea that I thought I really liked it, having like an armor inside the chambers. Like they're just trying to develop the armor, and I've added a helmet here. Also, there's a little Easter egg here, which Dick over here. And then once you leave out this room, you go to one of the final rooms, which is I would say the final battle. I made this room a lot big. It has a lot of enemies, so I'm gonna approach careful because I might die real quickly, which I would not want to. And in terms of abilities, I have 2 abilities in the game. One is the dash, which as you can see I just used it. I have a 5-second delay on it because I don't want the player to keep just spamming it and going around the map really quickly. And then the second ability that I have is a knockback ability, which if I press V, it would knock the enemy back 500 radius back. So this ability is really good in terms of if enemies are gathered to you, like a lot of like 3, 4, 5 enemies, you can easily just click that, and then if you have the dash ability, you can go back. So you kind of protect yourself, space yourself as well, so you have more time. Now for the beam gun, this, even though it's, as you can see, it's like slow damage, it's still really good because it's consistent damage. It's not like the machine gun where it would just fire, even though it would hit on the target. Sometimes the characters move, so with auto aim you don't have the perfect control. So now without the auto aim I can easily lock in the target by myself. I can follow him, which makes it better, especially as I said for a single target. This room is the garage, which Lancer is trying to go to in order to escape, the hell that's happened here. Everyone is dead. He hasn't really seen anyone, and he's trying to escape. Oh, took some damage there. And yeah, these spaceships, I've made the blocks, these blocks red, meaning that the character cannot go to that spaceship. The spaceship is down, so it's not really, only this one is green. And for the final level, for the final two bosses, about those two bosses, I really think they fitted the theme. And in order to win the game, you have to defeat those two bosses. And which after that, the bosses, after that, a square will spawn around there, meaning that you can go there and kind of defeat the game or win the game. Sorry. I really wanted to add quests because I was really looking forward to it. But as soon as I was doing the task, the blueprints for it, I just couldn't find a way to do the task. It didn't really work for me. Still have the blueprints, but it didn't quite function very well. I don't know why. I don't know how. And yeah, I've added the room with, it's kind of same as the R&D, just random stuff that spaceships would bring back: computers, monitors, some materials down there. And yeah, this is the final block. This is if I go there, the game will just end. Cinematics I also found hard to do. I had some problems with figuring out how it works and couldn't find anything that can help me. But even though I don't have two of the major things, I would say I think it's still a pretty good result, and I really like the game. I wish I would have more time to complete and add more features, but so far the things I've done is really good, and I really enjoyed it. And as you can see here, if I go to the block, it will just end the game. And that's it. That's the video. That's everything. You can see the map through the outside. I've had a little bit of fogginess, and yeah, here are all the enemies which are staying there. And that was the walkthrough of the game. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching.